What's up, fans? So if you can tell by the title, I got some, I wouldn't say breaking news, but I got some news about practices and open media stuff. And then I'm racking my brain thinking of how I'm going to do the fantasy football this year, which is going to be announced to people who want to be in the fantasy football league. I'm doing 2 leagues. I have to be part of 2 leagues, which means that there are 18 spots open for the 2 leagues. I'm still debating if it's going to be a pay league, if you have to pay to get in. I'm also still trying to think of how I'm going to pick you guys. So that is things that are racking my brain right now. That video will come out before Thursday's game. So, I'll think about it, start to think, all right, it's going to be like you have to pay to get in a $10 league or something like that. Just because I feel like if it's free, you guys really don't take it seriously. Like if you guys start to lose, you just won't set your roster anymore because it's like, screw it, I don't care. Because that happened a lot in last year. Like 5 or 6 teams, 3 on each league, were just like, I'm done. I'm losing, I'm not going to win. And they just stopped trying, which gave free wins, which sucks. So I'm still thinking about that. I'm still racking my brain on that. So you're going to get an update on that either tomorrow or Tuesday's video. You're going to get an idea of what the league's going to be and how you can be a part of the league. I know I'm going to be pulling names on the live stream Thursday at halftime on the game, so I will be pulling names then. But as of the credentials of how to get in and what the league's going to be like, I haven't really decided yet, so you'll get a video on that either tomorrow or Tuesday. So what this video is about is essentially Barry Jackson literally just tweeted this out about 52 minutes ago. And what he said is, during the final 2 weeks of preseason, NFL teams are required to either 1, allow reporters in the locker room, or 2, open up full practices to reporters. Dolphins have chosen option 1. Dolphins have chosen option 1, which means that the reporters are allowed in the locker room after and before games and stuff like that. So what that means is no more play-by-plays until May of next year, which means that the play-by-plays, training camp videos, all that stuff is officially done. It sucks because I like doing that stuff. I love giving you guys the play-by-plays. I love giving you guys my reaction to certain people killing it in training camp, certain people not doing so great in training camp. So what I thought is, let's reminisce. Let's talk about the training camp. Let's talk about the play-by-plays, and let's talk about some of the shining stars and some of the duds. So we'll go back and forth. How about that? We'll pick a few goods and pick a few bads. We'll go back and forth. 1 good, 1 bad, 1 good, 1 bad, 1 good, 1 bad. This is all off the top of my dome. I literally didn't write anything down. I didn't really come into this, but I have a few names in my head. So shining stars. We'll go in number 1. Who's number 1? You guys already know who number 1 is. I've been talking about this guy since OTAs. I've been talking about this guy since minicamp. Training camp hasn't even stopped, and then all of a sudden, preseason, he's been killing it. That's my boy, Sam Guavian. Killing it. So a lot of people on Twitter were asking different beat writers, and again, I follow all the beat writers. Every single Dolphin beat writer I follow, especially Travis, that dude breaks down great film. Follow everyone, because not only do I take my research, but I take their research, and then I get a good understanding of what's going on. He's going to be replacing Kiko Alonso. So a lot of people were asking, what's going on with McMillan? Does McMillan still have a role in this defense with Guavian killing it? And he does, because Guavian is essentially going to be replacing Kiko, because I don't see Kiko being on the team next year. So Guavian, shining star, one of the great, bright, shining stars. A dud, one of the people that has just been struggling, Jordan Mills. We all know that Jordan Mills is struggling. He's been struggling in camp. He's been struggling in the games. I don't even think he played. He didn't play last week. He didn't play Friday. That's a fact. So I don't see him making the team. I don't even see him making it to the 4th preseason game. I would see them cutting him to try to put somebody else in that position. But Jordan Mills, hot doo-doo butter on burnt toast with a rotten egg on top. Bad. He's gone. Another shining star. You guys know, Preston Williams. Dude's killing it. He had an off game last week. A few drop passes. One of them hit him right in the hands. And he just dropped it. Had an off game. We would have liked to see him put some consecutive great games together. But the fact that he had a great game week 1, again, it wasn't a bad game, which was an off game. He did great on punt returns. He does great on blocking and everything. So, yeah. Preston Williams, shining star in training camps, all that stuff. Really shining, showing who he is. I apologize again for my sniffling and touching my nose. I have a sneeze and I'm fighting it because this is straight from the phone to YouTube. I want to put this stuff live. Another dud. I'm not going to pick just one person. I'm just going to say in a nutshell, another dud in training camp has to be the cornerback position opposite Xavier Howard. It's been bad. We don't have anything opposite Xavier Howard. Needham or Needham, however you want to say it, but I'm going to say Needham, struggled. Eric Rowe has been getting burnt, struggling. We need to find that opposite corner of Xavier Howard because they're not going to be throwing it to Xavier Howard. And if they do throw it to Xavier Howard, you're dumb because you're going to give him an interception. If throughout the year he gets thrown at, so the quarterback's like, I'm going to throw this ball at Xavier Howard because he's covering my receiver. Say throughout the year he gets thrown at about 40 times, right? That's a high number. It's just off the top of my head. He's going to break the interception record. It just is what it is because the dude's just going to pick you off. It is what it is. So let's take that and go into another shining star, Xavier Howard, playing great in training camp. Didn't play much in the preseason because they don't need to play him much in the preseason, but in training camp, OTAs, everything. Some multiple interception games, been locking down people, doing really, really great. Xavier Howard. Another dud. Charles Harris kind of disappeared in training camp, kind of gave way to, Ledbetter, Hendricks, all those guys. But he is a dud, but he's low on this list because he had a very, very, very good game on Friday. He had a very good game, 2.5 sacks, very good. And you notice what this defensive line is teaching, coach is teaching. If you follow me on Twitter, which be sure to follow me on Twitter, there's the video of him showing them to hit the bag high and tight, quick too, and throw. Just boom, real quick. And you can see that that's what he's instilling in these defensive linemen to just be quick. And you saw it last week, even against the starters, Charles Harris was getting crazy pressure. He was hitting these tackles and getting right back there. So he did have a dud. He was a little bit of a dud in training camp and OTAs and stuff, but when the game started to play, he really started to shine. So I'm going to put him in the dud, but he's half and half. Half his body's in the dud, half his body's in okay. And he did okay. Shining star, Laremy Tunsil. Laremy Tunsil, he killed it. Constant, him and Xavier Howard are the stars of the offense and defense. It is what it is. When he was in the game Friday, the offensive line ran completely better because they could just leave him on an island. Okay, we're just going to put Laremy Tunsil on his own, and then we're going to have the other 4 guys, help each other because Tunsil doesn't need any help. Did great. Running game still sucked, but the pass game was great. So great. Laremy Tunsil, great. And then I'm going to give some honorable mentions. Some guys who I just want to talk about did well in training camp. Rosen started off pretty bad, but as the training camp went on, OTAs went on, even preseason went on, Rosen started picking it up. Rosen started doing well. So you see Rosen in the preseason, he started doing well. He's picking it up to the point where there is the talks that Fitz is going to start Thursday, a 3rd preseason game, but again, I said if it's a neck-and-neck situation, I'm starting Rosen. And I'm starting to lean towards starting Rosen just from what I saw last week, especially with the pocket presence he had and being able to step up. Yes, he got sacked, but watch the film. How many seconds did the dude have? So I want to see more. We'll see what happens Thursday. But yeah, I like that. And a few more honorable mentions. Balaj, Drake, when they were in there, were doing really well. In the preseason, Laird, Gaskins, Walton doing really well. Cox doing really well. We got a great fullback situation. We just need the offensive line. If the offensive line can do okay, I don't need them to do great. I just need them to stop doing bad. They do okay. This team can win. Because the more I'm watching this, and this is another honorable mention, this defense as a whole, it's going to really start messing with people's minds because we're starting to see it. They held the Buccaneers to 3 points. The Dolphins defense last week was doing great. We'll see what they do against Jacksonville. I don't know if Nick Foles will play, but I'm pretty sure he will. They brought out McCown out of retirement to be their backup. No, I'm thinking the Eagles. Don't mind me. My brain, because Nick Foles. But we'll see how he does. We'll see how the defense does against the Jacksonville Jaguars. We'll see how the offense does against the Jacksonville Jaguars defense. They have a pretty good defense. So those are some of my honorable mentions. Those are some of my stars, my duds. Comment below, guys. Being that there's no more play-by-plays, being that there's no more camp videos, training camp videos. Last week was the last one. I have a sneeze that I'm fighting. Let me know. Comment below. Let me know what was some of your best moments, some of your worst moments from training camp. Let me know some of your shining stars, some of your duds from training camp. But yeah, be sure to follow me on Twitter. I'm tweeting out a ton of things. Things that break, I can tweet out quicker than sitting and making a video. So be sure to follow me on Twitter. I'm not going to stop making videos just because training camp is done. Just because there's no more play-by-plays. You're going to still get videos from me minimum 3 times a week. When the season comes, you're getting, like I said, previews, post-games, picks, reports. You're getting a ton of videos from me. So I have a lot planned before the season starts. We have Fantasy Football League that I'm, again, either tomorrow or the day after, I'm making a video explaining that. I'm going to be predicting the 53-man roster. It's going to be hard. I don't know if I'm going to do the full thing. I might just predict the starters. Ton of stuff. Ton of stuff. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're watching it on DolphinsTalk.com, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Be sure to check them out. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up because it's that time of the year that this is done. Play-by-play training camp is done. We're moving towards getting ready for the season. We got 2 more weeks and we're ready for the season. Give this video a thumbs up because we made it through this process. Also, give this video a thumbs up because you like the training camp videos. You like my play-by-plays and all that stuff. So other than that, I will see you guys either tomorrow or Tuesday, maybe both days. I might do videos both days. Like I said, I got a lot planned. So just because the play-by-plays and training camp videos are done doesn't mean that you're not going to still get a ton of content from me, guys. Come on. I love this team. I love you guys. You guys are the reason I do what I do. So I got a lot planned for you guys. But yeah, tomorrow or Tuesday, you're going to get the video where I'll explain the fantasy football situation. I need you guys that really want to be in it to be tentative, because last year I had a bunch of you guys want to be in it, and I picked like 5 or 6 of you guys, and no one got back to me to be in the league because I need your emails and stuff. So like I said, tomorrow, Tuesday, you're going to get the video explaining that stuff. But other than that, I will see you guys really soon. Sucks that the play-by-plays are done, but it doesn't suck because that means the season's almost here. That means Ravens game. That means 1-0, baby. But like usual, stay classy and fins up.